What's going on, guys? I hope they're having a great day out there, guys. We've come down to the motocross track. Somebody saw something over there. We brought with us the Team Corrali Asuga XLR. I've done some upgrades to this thing, and we brought it first time coming down to the motocross track. We've added the 7075 Team Corrali front and rear center braces, the M2C Racing center carbon fiber chassis brace, and also the M2C Racing carbon fiber front and rear shock towers. Gone over this thing. We got a 17-tooth pinion in here. We're going to give her a rip, see how she likes the motocross track, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys. Well, obviously with the buggies down here, you have to be a little more picky and choosy about your lines and what you hit, and a lot of this track is really rough down here. So we're probably going to be hitting more normal faces of jumps by the looks of it, because it's a rough one down here. They've recently ripped this up, and we got lots of huge chunks of dirt everywhere. You know, guys, this might actually be the roughest I've ever seen this track. I'm going to have to head into the back section because there is just so many clumps of everything because of that right there. There's chunks of dirt everywhere. Jeez, oh man. All right, let's try that one more time without cartwheeling it into the jump. She jumped nice. But it's just, holy cow, is it rough out here. All right, we're going to head into the back section where maybe we can get a little cleaner run of this stuff. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be staying on the track a little bit more. Nice smooth double coming that way. But she's jumping nice. Great handling. Suspension feels good. Tires do not hook up very well in this loose dirt, though. It is just spinning and throwing dirt everywhere. Let's bring her back around. This one's got a little bit more of a lip coming into here. We'll try hitting some, that's got a rough run into it. Man, this is going to be a hard time down here today, I think, guys, trying to get a run for anything. This is not even truggy or, style track today. This is just rough. Extremely rough. Well, we've come into the back section because they're working on some of that, and unfortunately a little drop down hill. Now they have concrete barriers over there, so if I try to jump down off of that, I'm just gonna slam into one of those probably. So let's see what the back section's got for us. I have my new mic on here, as you guys can see with those flags. It's a windy day out here, so I'm hoping you guys aren't picking up too much noise. That's actually not a bad jump. Suspension's feeling pretty good. It seems to be sucking it up pretty well. Man, this thing is ripping now with the 17-tooth pinion on there. Nice. Jeez. And yeah, guys, I am still under the weather. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but this cold has definitely been kicking my butt. I just love the way a buggy flies, man. You know, we were just recently having this discussion with a couple guys, and I know many of you do it and you like it, and that's awesome. That's what this hobby's about. Everybody does their separate things. But guys, I like buggies as buggies. I have truggies if I want to run a truggy. You were saying about, oh, you need to trugify that thing. You need to trugify that thing. Everybody wants to trugify everything. I like buggies thin, light, and nimble. That's just my preference. But again, that's just my preference. But we were having this discussion with people recently, everybody wanting to trugify everything, and I prefer them just the way they are. I was just listening to the audio from that last clip, guys, and I apologize for the breakup on the wind noise, but I was just looking, we do have everywhere from 25 to 35 mile an hour winds right now gusting, so I'm going to try to keep my back to the wind. See if we can mess around. This is where we almost killed Trevor with the Outcast 8S that one time. Not a funny, not a joking manner, but yeah, this is where that almost happened at. Oh, jeez. This thing skates around so much on this dirt. Yeah, as I was saying, this thing skates like crazy on this loose dirt. These tires definitely do not grab very well in the loose dirt department. So, might be a little better on the hard packed dirt or grass. Try to hit some of these other, oh man, I didn't know there was a massive mud hole back there. Woo! Man, I just barely saved that. I was trying to just keep this thing dirty, dusty, and I just hit a huge mud hole down there. What we can get into with this jump here? Problem is there's so many trees around here. This back section has got a ton of trees. See, it just skates, man. And now I don't have a broken drive shaft like I've had on many other occasions. But this one, this back section just stays very muddy. Jeez, I almost just fell down a hole. Okay, who wants to bet we hit that tree before completing some jumps on this? This is a nice little uphill double. Oh man, she does launch it though. Oh wow! Well, I hope you guys just saw that. Man, I just caught into that on the tip of that jump. That could have been ugly. It's a nice jump though. But I don't think I can quite catch. That was too close the last time, and I really don't want to chance it. But we're not going to be catching any massive airtime today, but wanted to get out here and test out the new Asuga with the suspension and the new shock towers and all that, and see how she ran, how she felt, and also see how the temperatures are with the 17-tooth pinion out here ripping around, because it is about 85 degrees out here, so you know the temps are nice and warm to test it out and see if she stays okay. She just died completely. Hoping the battery came unplugged. Just the battery. Luckily it just came unplugged, and we're gonna go up there and try to give this other jumper a little rip. Oh jeez. Well, you know guys, when you're sick and under the weather and everything just doesn't quite compute normal with your brain, that's where I'm at today. I'm gonna give this little bank a jump. Yeah, it's surprising. Sometimes the jumps you least likely think are going to send it actually aren't too bad. Oh, right on top of the other one. Well, as you guys just seen from that clip, that was the ender of the Asuga for the day. And that will happen when you take it head on into a tree. I broke the upper A-arm and bent the shock shaft. So we're gonna limp this thing back to the truck, take a look at it, and then go from there. All right, guys, well, we have made it back to the truck here, and she drove herself away most of the way back here, but the last like 20 feet, drive shaft kept popping back out of there. But, so we went head on with the tree. I got a little too overzealous with the throttle coming out of that turn, and those are the prices you pay sometimes. As you can see, the shock shaft has seen better days. The upper hinge pin is good. It's in there still, but it's split the upper A-arm right in half, as you can see right there. So I need an upper A-arm and a shock shaft by the looks of it. Everything else looks like it's in place. The M2C Racing carbon fiber shock towers took that like a champ. The center brace, can't find anything wrong with that. She drove nice. She handled good, other than the tires skated around a bit on the dirt out here, which I've had that with every car. Out here, when it's really loose, it's hard to get traction out here. It's just coasting around on, 2-3 inches of this really loose packed dust, dirt stuff. I thought my wing cracked too, but not just a decal. But anyway, other than those two things, she ran great. I did check the temperatures back there when I started coming back. The temperatures did not feel hot at all. I could still keep my hands on the motor. So far the 17-tooth pinion doesn't seem too bad. Now, I'm not running it wide open full time, but I was running it constant. So I think the 17 will be okay. If worst case scenario, I might go down to a 16. But guys, the Asuga is just an awesome car. Loving this thing, having a ton of fun with this thing. Usually I don't bring the buggies down to the motocross track just because of these reasons. Because they're smaller, they sit lower to the ground. These big dirt clumps down here, it doesn't take them very well. But that's why I usually bring all the truggies and all the other trucks down here. But I wanted to give this thing a little rip down here and try it out. But she did pretty decent until I decided to send her into a tree. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. But that's going to do it for today. So until next time, y'all, be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.